The top story: 4 years ago on this day, South African police shot dead 34 striking miners in a bitter dispute over pay. A series of events have been lined up through the day to commemorate Marikana anniversary. The Marikana Massacre, as it is known, has changed South Africa in many ways. Since that fateful day 4 years ago, a report has been released by the Commission of Inquiry and many books have been published on the incident.
Right now I'm here at Kopi trying to give the best visuals as possible to our viewers sitting at home to show them what's really going on here at this Kopi. This was the exact Kopi to our viewers to show them where 34 striking miners were shot down, gunned down by the police brutally on August 16th of 2012. You can see the many miners that have come here today not wanting to go to work. They say if they don't go to work for a day, their salary will be cut for a day, but they say they are ready to sacrifice that for their comrades, for the fallen heroes that died, for all of them.
That it was a very busy day because we were here asking for money. But all we saw the police coming to us and coming and shooting us, and they killed some of our brothers here until we ran away. I was seated there, down there, inside the two big stones there. Yes, when they shot us, I ran there to the forest there. Since Amco came here, we see the changes. Cause now it's better than before. Cause here we were struggling. But right now we see the changes, but we are still waiting for the changes. I can't bring my family here because where I'm living in a small tin house. Now my family I can't fit to stay with them here.
Absolutely no improvement in the area. What we see after 4 years is these cosmetic changes, like cleaning this place to make it look as though the company is doing something, the government is doing something. It's good for international eye who does not know the conditions there. People still live in squalor condition. They still use the bucket system. The smell when it's raining, when it's hot, there is hardly any water that people can use to clean their bodies, let alone cooking. So the conditions have not changed much.
Are based on facts, but those facts are a bit outdated. We had apartheid hostels that used to accommodate 18,000 workers because they could put in about 18 people per room. We converted those hostels, all of them, into one bachelor unit or one bedroom units, family units, where the workers can now stay with their families. Now from 18,000 we can now only accommodate 2,000 people there, which means 16,000 people or so have no accommodation. And what we have then done is that to move to the next level, we actually partnered with government, donated land, 50 hectares, and developed a mixed development there for the unemployed, which is your RDP housing, as well as for our workers, which is your rental units and flats.
Nothing came out except the fact that the politicians were trying, ANC was trying, used Fallen Commission as a cover-up for the real truth. A lot of people they've come to an understanding that the truth will never come up from this the politicians, and they have to initiate means to make peace with what happened. We need to organize. We have to help the communities around these mining communities get organized so that something of that nature doesn't come to happen again.
Well, it's been 4 years since the Marikana tragedy that claimed the lives of 34 mine workers. It was a moment that many called a turning point for South Africa. Here's a look at what has changed in this small mining town.
Four years after police shot and killed 34 striking mine workers at a Kopi in Marikana, little has changed. Not much has been done to improve the lives of the families who lost their loved ones and the workers living around the area.
As you look, nothing much has come forth from other sectors, like for instance the government. We demanded the apology, and then we demanded compensation. There was a long litigation under the Falam Commission, of which the results of it also open another element of Klassen Commission, of which all these are monies that we have to part with in order to be represented.
Advocate Dalim Pofu, representing the deceased and the affected miners, said the Marikana tragedy represents a serious turning point for South Africa.
We are now, after tomorrow, we will be building up to the 5th commemorative event. And it would really be disgraceful if we reach that milestone of a 5th commemorative event without any movement in terms of looking after the widows, the children, and the welfare, general welfare of those who were affected as victims.
Bishop Sioka, who has been fighting for the betterment of the workers in Marikana, says very little has been done and the results of this year's election has shown it.
Commissioned or authorized by the workers to represent them. At this commemoration, we hope we can really press the point that enough is enough. It's about time that the government take the workers seriously. I think there has been, to some degree, a strong message coming out of the local elections.
AMCU will launch the Marikana Massacre AMCU Trust Fund on Tuesday and a housing project to assist the families of those who died. Trade Union AMCU has donated 2 million rand.
It's been 4 years since the Marikana Massacre. AMCU and representatives of all those who lost their lives on that fateful day says little has been done for the families of those who have been left behind. AMCU appeals to South Africans to contribute to the Marikana Trust. This is Keldon Almo for ANN7, Johannesburg.